Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I thought I made this cake topper smaller. It's only 3 3/4 inches wide. It's going to be for a small cake. Well, let's say you want to make it a little bit larger, let's say this size, but you need the stem to still be 1/4 inch. How do you do that? It's really easy. Let's take our parallel dimension tool. Let's just measure this. And well, I measured at an angle, but it's 0.28. It's actually 0.25. From that node to that node is 0.25, 1/4 inch. My new cake topper, which is much bigger, is still just 0.25 inches. How did I make it bigger without making, well, I didn't measure it right. And it is a little bit bigger. You might want to make it a little bit bigger. So let's just do one. Let's get rid of one of these. And with this all grouped together, well, you don't have to group it together. You can watch your numbers. The widest part is the outside of the, so just take your diagonal and just make it bigger. Now your stem is quite a bit bigger, and in this case, it wouldn't really matter. It would really kind of matter if you were making it smaller. Let's take our parallel dimension tool, and it's 0.48. So to make it, how do you make it 0.25? Well, let's just delete that. Take your shape tool, click on it, see if you can see your nodes, click off of it, change your nudge factor. So I can't remember what it was before, but let's say we're gonna move it 0.125. And you could do both these nodes at the same time. Select that node and just cursor over one time. Or you could do them individually. I'm just hitting the arrow keys on my keyboard. Now your cake topper is larger, but your stem to go in the cake isn't really any larger. 0.23. So that wouldn't really matter. If it was a little bit too thick, big deal. You might even need a thick one. But if you were going to make it smaller, let's back up here and get back to our original size. And let's say we wanted a small one. Let's diagonal it down. That piece of wood might break. So let's just measure it. That's one thing neat about the parallel dimension tool. I mean, it's only one, you can barely read it. It's 0.06 of 1/100 of an inch, 6/100 of an inch. So let's make it bigger. Take our shape tool, cursor over, whoop, too far. Let's say, let's make it, well, my nudge, let's say our nudge is going to be 0.02. Just make it a little bit bigger. Let's zoom in here a little bit. So you're not changing anything else. You're just changing the inside, the cake topper just a little bit, the point a little bit. I don't think I moved it a while ago. And you could do both of them like we did before, one at a time or both of them at a time. And there you have a thicker cake topper stem for your cake topper. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.